Well, there's plenty of rain out to the west of me, and northwest, and west. And it's supposed to be headed this way, but I'm not sure when it's going to get here. I think it's forecast for later today, like in the evening. So I think that other one up north there just missed me. I remember hearing a sprinkle this morning before I woke up. I guess I was awake when I heard it, but it was just a small sprinkle. Anyway, we're supposed to get some more rain today, but I'm not sure exactly when. I think it's in the evening, but we'll see. But I don't think it's going to be as much as yesterday. At least I hope not. Wait and see. Just a little cooler than yesterday, around 56 degrees, about 8:15 a.m. A little breezy today, though. Yesterday was kind of calm. Today's got winds picking up. Yeah, cattle are back to eating hay, and I still got to do something with this garden. Look at the asparagus. A couple stalks in there, pretty good and pretty big. Yeah, I should take care of those. Hey, Bully's out there. Little Bully, he's still out there eating grass. Yeah, I can see the cattle. I can see the cattle way out there. Yeah, they're out there by the gate, or the other bottom pasture today. Yeah, I don't have to go out and check them if I can see them here. Anyway, I guess the first thing I need to do with this garden is spray it. I can't spray it too close to the asparagus, but I can spray everything else. There's nothing else growing in there unless it's voluntary. But still a little chilly to be planting anything for me. And the sun's high. What did I say? It's around 8:15. Yeah. Too wet to do anything from yesterday's rain. Well, at least they're still enjoying their hay. Maybe along with the grass. Still haven't heard back from the excavator guy, because I need him to do this work here. Move that culvert down there, add another one. I got another culvert to add to it, so there'll be two culverts there, and then have this rest of this redug through here and pile up some dirt on the edge to contain the water flow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't plan on doing nothing today. I'm waiting for the rain to be over. Well, it warmed up to 70 degrees at noon. Yeah. Turned out to be a nice day. Warming up. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. Sun's coming out again. Yeah. If it rains, it'll probably rain this evening, if at all. Yeah. I think I'll go out to the hayfield and see what that looks like. I haven't seen that for a while. Should be green by now. Yeah, it's turned out to be a nice day today. Perfect temperature. Very little wind. And it's warm. Yeah. Of course, I can hear the carpenter bees buzzing around me. I need to start spraying for them too soon. Looks like my workers piling up on me. I got grass to cut here and down at the big pasture. I gotta start cutting down there. I got the garden to work on. I got some manure to move out of the barn. So much to do. Just don't feel like doing it yet. But I'll get around to it. But right now, I'm just gonna drive out to the hayfield and see what it looks like. I'm sure it's something starting to grow. Well, I'm in the truck, ready to go out to the hayfield. I think I'm gonna do the, what's this called now? Time lapse. Yeah, I haven't used that for a while. Let's check it out. Well, today's Sunday. Oh, today's Easter. I just realized that. Today's Easter, April 20th, 2025. Easter Sunday. And I'm doing a drive-by. Yeah, the grass is green. There's a little bit of wild mustard in here, but that's normal for this field. Last time I planted this field was 2018. Yeah, planted alfalfa. It had straight alfalfa for about 2 to 3 years, but eventually the fescue took over, and it's growing. So I'll get a cutting off of it. I always do the first cutting around the end of May, beginning of June. Yeah, it hasn't been growing very good lately. The last few years. There's just a little bit, just a trace of alfalfa left in here, but not much. Yeah, and I don't have the money to reseed it either, so I just have to wait and take what I can get off of it. Oh, there's something growing in here anyway. That's good. Had an inch and a half, almost an inch and a half of rain yesterday, so. Okay. Well, at least it's growing. I know I need to add more fertilizer, but I'm trying. What's that orange thing in there? I have to check that out later. Somebody's trash, I guess. Anyway, I tried some liquid fertilizer last September, and I put a little some in December, and the last thing was, I think it was in March. Yeah, I think it was March. I did this west half in September last year, and then I did half of the, or almost half, a little bit more than half in December for the from the center to the east, and then I did the last application in December or March. On the east side. Yeah, that's about all there is. Well, I'm done with the drive-by. I got one more thing to look at. Before I head back. The last time I came out here, I don't know when it was. I think it was after that week where we had 4 days of rain and 7.5 inches of rain, and it partially eroded this culvert out of the ground on my neighbor's. It looks, and I told him about it, and it looks like he fixed it. Yeah, they dug out a little bit here. I don't know if that's the new pipe, a new culvert, or they just straight, because on the old one, or before, the ends were smashed down because of the I guess somebody's tire ran over it, tractor or something, on both ends. But this end, water couldn't go in, so it just went underneath and pushed it up, pushed all the rock out too. So they fixed it. Anyway, now I'm gonna head home with what do they call it again? Time lapse. Right back where I started from. There's one of them carpenter bees. Checking me out, huh? They're buzzing around. There you are. I'll get you. Don't worry. Give me some time. I'll get you. Don't worry. Your days are numbered, bee. Yeah. We're probably breeding right now, so yeah. Yeah. I think the males are the ones that hover. Yeah, I think if I remember reading about them right. Yeah, the males are the ones just hang around. I don't think they actually do any boring into the wood. It looks like crows flying around. Anyway, yeah, it's still early. I'll be spraying them though with that permethrin. Yeah, that worked last year, so I'm gonna use it again. 76 degrees Fahrenheit at 4 p.m. Well, it's after 4 p.m. Didn't rain yet. It might rain this evening, but I don't think it's going to rain much though. But I did notice something today, or just now as I came out here. That's a big maple tree. So I think it's called silver maple. Yeah, we had them in the front yard when I was growing up at the farm. And in the spring they always have, I used to call them helicopters. The seeds, you can see them, they're all yellow now up there. I didn't notice it until today. But they're called helicopters because, or we called them as kids anyway, because they would float down. They have a wing on them, and they would twirl around like this, and they would travel pretty far. That tree's way over there, but look at the ground. See all those little things there with the little wing on it? Those are seeds from the maple, from the silver maple. That's how far they spread. They even go all the way. Yeah, they're all over the place. They're all over the ground. The wind's blowing them. They even went up that way. They went as far as there. Yeah, I don't know how far they were up. I didn't check, but they fly pretty far when the wind's blowing. And that's one of the reasons I start letting the cattle in here around the garden, because those things, the maples were really tall over there where those yellow poles are, and all the way up the hill. They were just thick. I tried cutting them out every year as they got bigger, but I couldn't keep up with it. So I just let the cattle come in and they ate them down. So that's good. That's why I started letting the cattle come in the backyard here to eat those little maple sprouts. But before I had the cattle in there, those sprouts were tall, were big, and one of them was so big that where those two yellow poles are over there, there's still a stump there from one of the maple trees that I let get too big. Anyway, that's what that is. That's where all those seeds are up there. Maybe, yeah, yeah, there's one. There's one. Let's see if I can catch some flying. Yeah, they're falling off. Yeah. There comes one. There goes one. There. Yeah. There, see? They float down pretty easy. There's some more. Especially when the wind's blowing like this today. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about this tree. Yeah, you can see all the seeds now on the ground here. These probably won't grow. Cattle will eat. Anything that sprouts, the cattle will eat. But out there where my yard was, they would grow everywhere. And you can see some up there. They got plenty. Yeah, we brothers and sisters, we call them helicopters because they fly like a helicopter. Yeah. See if I can get some close up. There's one. Hang on to it. I don't want to fly away. It kind of looks like a bug. It almost looks like an insect. Let's pull that off. They didn't fly very far. The wind has to catch them. I still see a few flying off the tree here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They fly pretty far if they start up high, anyway. Yeah. The wind's strong. It goes even farther. Hello, kitties. Yes, cat here is pregnant. I estimated she might have by the end of April, and it's getting close to the end of April, so we'll see when she has it. And if she has it close to the house, we're going to take them down. Kittens anyway. But she might have them out in the barn, so I may never see them until she brings them up to the house, and then they'll be wild. That's what the mama cat does. She has them somewhere, and then she brings them to the house, and then they're wild until it. Yeah, everybody's looking good here. Yeah, I won't know if that little white bull breeds any of these. I see him chasing them and trying to breed them, but I won't know if it sticks. I guess until they have a calf. Anyway. Yeah, the last bale got rolled down to the pond, but I don't think there was much that actually went to the pond. But there was a little bit, I think, at the very edge. But luckily they didn't roll that one yet. I probably only feed them hay here for another, maybe one more week, maybe. Yeah, because by the 1st of May, the grass is usually growing fast enough for them to keep up with the growth as far as they're eating it. Right now they're eating it faster than it could grow, but I think the grass is starting to catch up now to them. Yeah, and I can put them in here one of these days, and they can eat while they're eating in here. The rest of the grass can grow up. Yeah. Okay. That's about all I got for today. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do nothing today, and I didn't. I'm still waiting to hear from them, the excavator guy, to do some more work over there, but I guess there's no hurry. Whenever they're ready, they'll contact me. Okay. That's it for today. Catch you on the next one. There's a few carpenter bees in here. The males are out here fighting. Yeah, there's some males fighting with each other. Yeah, I need to start spraying them. I need to spray early this year. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I can hit them with the spray and it'll kill them. I'm gonna try that again, but the best way to kill them is to spray their holes. When I see a female going in and out of the hole, I'll spray the hole if I can. Yeah. Yeah, I did it last year, and I can do it again this year. I thought I killed them all, but I guess there's always new ones. I guess the ones that are hatched out in the wood, in the trees, I guess they want to come here and have an easier place. And they've already done a lot of damage to the wood here, but I got to keep it under control. So I'll be doing that again this year, spraying for. I can see them flying around now. Right now, I think I see the males fighting with each other. Yeah. Okay, that's all for here. Well, as far as I know, so far, the cattle have respected the little fence I put across there. There's only one wire there, but I don't think they've been going out there. But if they wanted to, they can go in through the water on the end there, the pond, and come up that way. Or they can go down in the water and go out and go around. So if they do go down and in the water there, and then up and climb back up, I'm gonna have to put a wire across the pond dam and then over, keep them off the pond dam. That's the only thing I'm worried about now is the pond dam. If they erode the rest of the pond, that's okay. I just can't lose the pond dam. Okay, yeah, that maple got pretty big. As you can see, there's plenty of seeds there, so there'll be a lot of babies coming up pretty soon. Okay, go back to the house. What are you looking at? Huh, Kyle? What are you looking at? Me? Yeah, I gave you a bale of hay, and you got grass to eat, so be happy with that. Yeah, the next sunny day, when there's no wind, I think I want to spray the garden with weed killer. I think I still got some. And I want to spray the carpenter bees, the barn and the carport, underneath the carports, with permethrin, insect killer, and see if that, because I need a calm day. I don't want it to be windy. I can't do nothing if it's windy. Yeah, I think that'll be my next job, is to spray this garden area everywhere except around the asparagus. I got to leave that alone. I'll probably have to pull the weeds out from there, but I can spray the other areas that don't have anything growing except the weeds. And then I'm going to get my sprayer ready for the carpenter bees and start doing some of them spraying too. Get them under control early this year. Yeah, there's some maple seeds on the roof too, but they'll go in the gutter, and I got strainers there that'll catch them. It's just after 4:30 p.m. now, and I heard a thunder over that way, far away, but I heard it. So I'm gonna check the radars, see if it's coming toward me. This is the radar from 6:45 p.m. I'm in this area, and this is coming this way, and I'm glad I'm not getting that up there. So this should pass over pretty quick. So I don't expect too much rain out of that one. At least that's what I'm thinking. But they're saying that the winds might be strong, so I'll have to wait and see what happens there. Anyway, I'm not sure when that's going to get here, but probably be around, it's almost 7 p.m. now. Probably at least another hour. So we'll see. This radar forecast is showing the future cast toward the end. And it looks like it thins out there right toward the end. And this goes out to about 8:20 p.m. So it looks like it thins out toward the end. So I may not get that much after all. Okay, we'll just wait and see. Well, at 8 p.m., the storm is already in Illinois. It already crosses the Mississippi River. And it's getting close to me too. But it's not here yet. I'd say maybe another half hour. Maybe more. I'll just wait and see. Well, this is 8:30 p.m. and it's pretty close to me. Yeah, not here yet, but it's pretty close. I just got a warning on my phone about severe weather approaching until 9:15. Yeah. Okay, so that I guess this part here is coming to me. Yeah, I'm right about there. I don't know where I am. Yeah, I'm right about there. So this area is coming to me, so I'm going to go outside and look. Even though it's dark, I'm going to take a look, see what kind of lightning is showing up. And see if the wind's blowing yet. Well, I'm on my porch. It's dark outside. I figured I'd come up here where there's some light. Every once in a while I see some lightning out there. Wind's starting to blow a little bit more, and there's one. There's a flash out in the distance. Yeah, and it's just starting to sprinkle just a little bit. Not much to speak of though. Yeah, so whatever's coming, it's not quite. Yeah, I hear some rumble. Yeah, I can see the lightning in the distance. I can hear the rumble too. I'd say it's about 10 miles away. Rain's starting to heavier now. There's my tree. Oh, there's nothing to see out here. Yeah, 8:45 p.m. and the storm's not doing much outside because I went out there, but it's too dark to record anything, so I came back in here. There's a few raindrops, and the wind's picking up a little bit, but not much yet. But that red's coming. It's right close to me. It's not too far away. A few miles anyway. Okay, I'll just wait and see what it should be. It should be over pretty quick though, whatever comes. Well, I hear it raining outside at 9 p.m. and the red is not here yet, but it's on its way. Yeah, I'll see how strong it gets. I know I'm going to get some rain out of it, but I don't expect too much. Probably will rain for maybe half hour to an hour. We'll see. Well, it's still 70 degrees after 9 p.m. already. And it's just starting to rain harder. Yeah, there's not much I can see at night, but yeah, the wind's blowing from the south. Yeah. It's starting to rain. The heavy stuff is just pretty close. Pretty close. I think it's coming pretty soon. I don't know what that vine is over there. It's beyond my pasture, I know that. Oh, now it's gone.
Oh, it might have been a car. Might have been a car coming around that corner. There's a road that goes right up there. Up the hill and goes out. Yeah, there it is again. I don't know what that light is from. I know that's about where my pasture is. So that light must be beyond my pasture because there's no electric out that way. So it's either on the road or it's that neighbor way over there. I'm not sure. Oh, come the kitty. Here comes Bud. Bud just zoomed in. He got wet. Okay. It's starting to rain harder now. The water's dripping up there. You got scared, Bud? He's at my feet now. He's crying about something. Yeah. I think that wind's picking up. They were calling for some heavy, strong wind. I think it's just starting to come. Yeah, the wind's just starting to pick up. I don't know how long I'm going to stand out here. I feel like I should go back in the house. I can hear it. I can hear the wind in the trees up behind me. I can hear the wind blowing those cedar trees. I can see a tree there, but it's too dark for the camera. Here it comes. The wind's picking up. I think the rain's heavier too. Bud's rolling around on my... Yeah, here it comes. I'm not going to be here very long. Yeah, it's blowing in hard. Oh, it just started. Oh boy. I think I'm about done out here. I'm going in. I lost my internet, so I can't watch it on radar. Oh boy. They said it was going to be windy, so I guess the forecast was right. Hopefully this won't last too long. I'll check it in the morning or after it's over. Well, it's 10 p.m. and the heavy stuff is to the east of me now, so I'm still in the yellow. So I'd say it's at least half over. It's still, I can still hear it raining outside, but I think it's a light rain now. And I think the wind is gone too. I'm gonna go out and check. Yeah, it's just rain now. I think the wind is gone. It's a little windy, but not much. Yeah, it's just a light rain now. So I guess I'll end it here. Yeah, I'll check the rain. I'll check to see how much rain I got tomorrow morning. Because it's already late. And I don't want to get my feet wet.